Okay, let's talk about something that I think we can all relate to: navigating the absolute chaos of work. We're going to dive into a super simple but really powerful mental model that can help you reclaim your most valuable asset, your energy. You know that feeling, right? Where you're constantly pushing, persuading, trying to control every little outcome, only to end the day feeling completely and totally drained. It's like running on a treadmill and going nowhere. Oh, you can just picture it, can't you? You're on the home stretch of a huge project. The finish line is right there. And then, bam, some last-minute demand comes out of left field and threatens to derail weeks of hard work. That feeling is just crushing. And what's our first instinct? To fight back, of course. We jump into meetings, we write these long, passionate emails, we try to force everything back under our control. But let's be honest, what's the usual result? We end up exhausted, frustrated, and not really any further ahead than when we started. But what if there's a better way? A way to sidestep that whole exhausting cycle? It all starts with a really simple but incredibly powerful shift in your mindset. It's called the let them theory. And no, this isn't about giving up or just not caring anymore. It's actually a strategic practice. It's about consciously deciding where to invest your precious energy and where to just let go. So here's how it works. It breaks down into two really powerful parts. The first part is let them. This is where you accept, truly accept that you can't control other people's actions or opinions. But then comes the crucial second part, let me. This is where you take all that power back by focusing only on the things you can control. Okay, so that sounds good in theory, right? But let's get real. How does this actually work in practice? All right, first up, the classic roadmap debate. You've got this game-changing feature, you've got the data to back it up, but another team is pushing back hard, talking all about their own priorities. Now, your instinct is to dig in your heels, right? Escalate it, prove you're right. But the let them approach is totally different. You just take a breath and say, okay, let them prioritize their concerns. You're accepting their reality instead of wasting energy fighting it. And this is where the magic happens. This is the pivot. Instead of burning all that energy on a fight you can't win right now, you say, okay, so let me focus on my strategy. Let me go get even more data. Let me find a key client to champion this idea. See, you're not giving up. You're playing the long game and making your future case absolutely undeniable. All right, how about this one? Does this sound familiar? The demanding partner. You know the type. They're disorganized, they miss their deadlines, and then suddenly they create a massive fire drill for your team with a bunch of out-of-scope demands. So what do we usually do? We absorb their stress. We jump into their fire drill, work late, and try to fix their chaos. The let them approach, though, it creates this crucial boundary. You realize, wait a minute, their chaos is theirs to own. Trying to fix it for them is a draining, losing battle. And then comes that beautiful pivot. Let me be the calm, professional one here. Let me document the consequences and manage this whole thing without inheriting all the panic. And just like that, you shift from being a stressed out order taker to a respected, strategic partner. So when you boil it all down, this whole theory is about protecting your single, most valuable professional asset. And let me just say this again, because it's so important. This is not apathy. It's the exact opposite. It's about being incredibly smart and strategic with where you direct your focus and your energy every single day. I want you to think of your energy and focus like a battery. You wake up every morning with 100%. And every single choice you make during the day either spends that battery wisely or just wastes it completely. So this is a trap we all fall into. Look at this. We can easily waste like 70% of our energy trying to control things we just can't. Other people's opinions, their priorities, their chaos. And that leaves just a tiny little sliver for the work that actually moves the needle. But check this out. Look what happens when you apply the let them theory. The whole chart flips on its head. Now you're investing a massive 90% of your energy into proactive, strategic leadership. I mean, the difference is just transformational. And that's really the end goal, isn't it? You stop being a pinball, just bouncing from one crisis to the next. You become the calm center, the person who thinks strategically and acts with real purpose, no matter what kind of chaos is swirling around you. So the final question really isn't about the theory anymore. It's about you. Look, the modern workplace is not going to get any slower or less complicated. So your ability to consciously decide where you focus your limited energy,
that isn't just some wellness hack. It's your single greatest competitive advantage. So I'll leave you with this. Think about that one thing at work that's just draining you right now, that battle you keep fighting over and over. What would happen if you just let them? And what could you accomplish with all the energy you'd get back? What are you going to choose to let go of?